How's it going, guys? Back again, season 1, episode 2. Yeah, we got this one is one for the kids, I'm telling you. This is definitely one for the kids. So let me tell you what's happened. So this morning, bearing in mind I made the other video 2 days ago. So this morning, one of the boys, he got in touch with me and he said, was that your car in the video? And I said, yeah. And he said, I thought your car was a 325. And I said, it is. And he said, no, it's not. Look at your pistons. So, there we go. I looked at the pistons and he explained to me, because I'm not very technical and I don't know that much, but he basically explained to me that the bore is 80 mil, which basically means that that's a 2 liter motor. Yeah. I was speechless. I didn't know what to say because I obviously trust him. Yeah, so all along I thought I've had a 325 engine in the car, and it's been I think a 320, a 2 liter motor. Yeah. So the bore is 80 mil, and then you've got this little raised bit here, and then one groove there for the valves. And then when you look on an actual 325 block, that bit there is flat, and I think there might be another groove there. I'm not too sure. I need to check that, but yeah, basically he straight away knew by the pistons that this is a 2 liter motor. So yeah, what do you do? What do you say? I had to laugh. Otherwise, I'd be in tears. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, on the logbook, it's a 325. I did a vertical check. That's a 325. Even I'll show you here quickly. Stamps on the car. 325. So at some point, somebody's put in a 2 liter motor. I don't know why. Why would you downgrade? Unless for a quick sell. Which brings me on to when I first bought the car. It was the worst experience I've had purchasing a car ever. Ever. And obviously I'm buying my dream car. So I drove up to Preston, met the guy. He had a lovely collection of cars. He had about 7 E30s, all in different stages of builds in his collection, and different other cars. A really nice collection. So I think that sort of glazed me over. But even still, when I did look over the car, I thought I was being really thorough, and I thought I was, I really did think I was doing a proper job, having a look at the car, at everything. There were a few things that I was happy with, well, a few issues that I was happy to deal with. But when this lighting, sorry, yeah. So when I got back home, there were a few more issues that came up. I got in touch with the guy, and he said take it into a garage and he would fork off the bill. Okay, fair one, thanks. Did that, and tried to get in touch with the guy to pay up, and ghosted. Gone with the wind. Never heard from the guy. He accidentally answered his phone one time, and then he basically just told me to F off. So that was my experience buying the car. Yeah, man. I actually wanted to sell the car within the first couple of weeks. I was saying to the boys, nah, I don't want this car. I want to get rid of it. They said, no, just keep it and, don't worry, blah, 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 blah. A couple of years later, here we are now. So I reckon it's actually a good thing, a blessing in disguise, that the manifold started blowing and I wanted to do an ITB build and took the head off. So otherwise, I'd have gone ahead with the build, put on the ITBs, put in a new cam, and then I'm not getting the results that, I'd have been wondering why, like scratching my head. And yeah, so it's a blessing in disguise. So guys, be careful when you buy in a car. Like really, really, really try and find out as much as you can about the history of it, and otherwise you end up with things like this. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to be sourcing a new 325 engine. If anybody knows anybody, just comment, get in touch. I need to put up my Instagram details as well. Yeah, I'll put that in the description thing or somewhere up here. Oh. Yeah, so there still are some other bits that I can crack on with. Taking the engine out. Oh man, I've got to turn the car around because of where it is in the garage. I'm gonna have to take the hood off, the bonnet. Yeah, the hood. Take the bonnet off. I've got to take it out the garage, spin it around so that I've got access to the front, so I can take out the engine. Probably gonna have to take out the gearboxes now. The gearbox as well now. The cars keep on giving and giving and giving. I'm gonna have a good Christmas. Anyway guys, keep cool, be safe, like, share and subscribe.